ओम ध्याये नित्यं मयेशं रजतगिरिनिभं चारुचन्द्रावतंसं रत्नाकल्पोजलङ्गं वरसमृगवराभीतिहस्तं प्रसन्नं पद्मासीनं समन्तास्तुतममरगणैर्व्याघ्रकृतिं वसानं विश्वाधिं विश्ववन्द्यं निखिलभयहरं पञ्चभक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रम् ॐ ध्यानं समर्पयामि। वन्दे देवोमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारिणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदां वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। आवाहनं समर्पयामि। आसनं ॐ नमः सम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। आसनं समर्पयामि। ॐ पादर्पाद्यं समर्पयामि। हस्तो अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। मुखे आचमनीयं जलं समर्पयामि। सर्वांगस्नानं जलं समर्पयामि। भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। मिलितोपचार पंचामृतेन स्नानम्। ॐ पञ्चनद्यः सरस्वतीमपि यन्ति सस्रोतसा सरस्वती तु पञ्चदासो देशे भवत्सरित पञ्चामृतमया नीतं पयोदधिघृतं मधु शर्करा च समायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। मिलितोपचार पंचामृतं स्नानं समर्पयामि। दुग्धधारेण अभिषेकम्। स्लोली 16 मंत्र। ओम भूम भुवां स्वं नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यभौतो दैघवे नमः। बाहुभ्यामुददे नमः। जाते रुद्रशिवातनुरघोरा पापकाशिनि दयानस्तन्व सन्तमया गिरिसन्ताभिचाकसे जामि खोङ्गिरिसन्तस्ते विवर्खस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रताङ्गुरुमाहि गुंसेः पुरुखं जगदा शिवेन वचसा गिरिसाक्षा वदामसे यथा नः सर्वमि जगदयक्ष्मगुंसुमना सत्याद्यभौ चतधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैद्यो विखाका सर्वांगं भयन्त सर्वास जातु धान्योदराजे पराशुभसौजस्ताम्रो अरुणत प्रभुः सुमङ्गलः जय चैन गुं रुद्रापितो दिक्षुश्रिताः सहस्रशो वैखागुं हेडैमहे असौजो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनङ्गोपादृशन्नदृशनुदाः यः सदृष्टौ मृडयातिनः नमोऽस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुखे अथौ जयस सत्त्वानो हन्तेभ्यो गरन्नमः प्रमञ्च धन्वानस्तमुभयोरार्तुर्याम्मा जास्तदे अस्तैखभाप्रार्था भगवो वपा विद्यं ननुः कप्रतिनो विशल्यो वाणवाउता अने सन्न सजायिखभापुरुषनिखङ्गदेः जातेः धर्मेडुष्टमस्ते बभूवते धनुतयस्मान् विश्वतस्तमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् प्रडक्तु विश्वादः अथौ जय कुदिस्तवारे अस्मान्निदयितं मा बत तदनुष्टगौं सहस्रासते खुदे निसर्ज शल्यानां मुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव नमस्तायुधाय नातताय दृष्टमे उभाभ्यामुददे नमो बाहुव्यन्तपदन्वने मानो महन्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मानो क्षन्दमुतमानो क्षितं मानो वदेः पितरं भौतमातरं मान प्रियास्तन्नो रुद्ररीरिख मानस्तो केतने मानायुषि मानो घोषुमानो स्वेघुरीरिख मानो वीरान्द्रुद्रभामिनो वधिरभिक्मन्तः सदमित्वा हवामहे ॐ स्वा ॐ भुव ॐ भुवम् अस्त्वमृताभिषेकं ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं भारुबारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। शरणेश्वराय महादेवाय महामृत्युञ्जयाय नमः। करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा वरार्धं वेदमविदितं वा सर्वमेतच्छमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो। बोलिए सांब सदाशिव भगवान की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो।
Everybody please stand. Om Namaschandikaya. Om Namaschandikaya. Om Namaschandikaya Namaha. Om Dhyayami Namaha. Vidyudhyam Samaprabham Amrigapatim Skhandastatha Bhishanam Kanya Bhikarvala Kheta Vilasadhasta Virasevita Haste Chakragada Shiketa Vishikham Chapam Gunam Tarjanim Vibhranam Analatmikam Shashidharam Durgam Trinetram Bhaje Sarvamangalamagalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Sri Durga Jagadambikaye Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum Dhyanam Samarpayami Avahanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum Asanam Samarpayami
Vedase sunnuvama somamarati yato nidahati vedaha sannah parishatati durgani vishwa naveva sindhum duritati agnihi tamagni varanam tapasa jwalantim verochanim karma paleshu jushtam Durgam Devi Gvam Sharanamaham Prabadhe Sutarasi Tarase Namaha Agni Tvam Parayanavyo Asman Swasti Bhirati Durgani Vishwa Pushka Pratavi Bahulana Urvi Bhavatoka Yatanaya Yashamyoha Vishwanino Durgaha Jatavedah Sindhum Nanava Dhuritati Parishi Agne Atra Vanmanasa Granano Smakam Bhodavata Tanunam Pratanajitagvam Sahamanamugram Agnigvam Huvema Paramam Sadhastat Sannah Parishadati Durgani Vishwa Kshamadhevo Atiduritati Agnihi Pratnoshi Kamedhyo Advarechu Sanacha Hota Navyasya Sasti Swanchagne Tanuvam Pipraya Swasmabhyam Chaso Bhagavaya Jaswa Gobir Jushta Mayijo Nishitkantrave Indra Vishnu Anusancharema Nakasya Prishnamivi Samvasano Loka Ihamadayantam Om Katyayanaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durge Prachodayat Nam Haranim Suvarnam Nudadasya Jam Chandram Hirinyamim Lakshmi Jata Vedo Maavaha Tamma Avaha Jata Vedo Lakshmi Manapagaminim Yasyam Hirinyam Vindheyam Ghamakshvam Murushanaham Ashwapurnam Radamadhyam Hastinada Pramodhinim श्रियं देवीमहह्वये शीर्मां देवी जुषतां कां स्वस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारां माद्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे सतां पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासा यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुधारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रबध्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यता त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽभिजातो वनस्तपतिस्तपवृक्षोऽथ भेल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसा निधन्तु मायान्तरायास्य बाह्याम् अलक्ष्मीः उपेतु मां देवसखः कीर्तिश्च मुनिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि रास्तेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिमिदं दधातु मे श्रुत्पिपासामलां ज्येष्ठामलक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतम् अस्पृधं च सर्वानिर्गुमे गृहात् गन्धद्वारां दुराधर्षां नित्यपूष्णां करीशिनीम् ईश्वरी gwam सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियं मनसः काममाकूतिं वाचः सत्यमशीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्त्रस्य मयि शीयशयतां यशः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूतां मयि सम्भव कर्दम श्रियं वास्य मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपः सुजन्तु स्निग्धानि चिक्ली तव समे गृहे निच देवी मातरं श्रियं वास्य मे कुले आद्रां पुष्करिणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गला पद्ममालिनीं तच्चन्द्रां हिरण्यमीं लक्ष्मी जातवेदो महावः आद्रां यः करिणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णा हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्यमीं लक्ष्मी जातवेदो महावः तां महावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दासोऽश्वान् विन्देयं पुरुषानहं यस्वीची प्रयतो भूत्वा जुह्यादा आजवन्महं सूक्तं पञ्चदर्शः श्रीकामः सततं जपेत् ॐ पद्मरूप पद्माक्षी पद्मशम्भवे ॐ महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् ॐ यश्चन्दसा वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्द्योऽव्यो ओदमता सम्बभूव समेन्दो मेधया आस्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवाधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूर्विक्षुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पीतः कृतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ मेधा देवी जुषमाना न आगा आधुस्वाची भद्र सुमनस्य माना त्वया जुष्टानुदुमाना दुरुक्तान् बहद्यरे विरते सुवीराः त्वया जुष्टा रुचिर्भवति देवी त्वया ब्रह्मा गतिषि त्वया जुष्टुत्रं भिन्नते वसुसानो जुषस्वधवनो न मेधे मेधाम इन्द्रो ददातु मेधां देवी सरस्वती मेधा मे अश्वना भुभावा दतां पुष्करस्रजा अप्सुरासु च या मेधा गन्धर्वेषु च यन्मनः देवी ईं मेधा सरस्वती सामा मेधा सुरभिर्जुष्टाग स्वाहा आमा मेधा सुरभिर्विश्वरूपा हिरण्यवर्णां जगति जगम्य ऊर्जस्वती पयसा पिन्वमाना सामा मेधा सुप्रतीका जुषन्तां मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि अग्निस्तेजो ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि इन्द्रियं ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो ददातु ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात् ॐ शृणो देवी प्रवक्ष्यामि कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मन्त्रप्रभावेन चन्दी जापा शुभो भवेत् न कवचं नर्गला स्तोत्रं कीलकं न हरस्यकं न सुक्तं नापि ध्यानं च न न्यासो न च वर्चनं कुञ्जिकापादमाद्रेण दुर्गापादबलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्लभं गोपनीयं प्रवत्येन स्वयो निर्वपारति मारणं मोहनं वश्यं सम्भ्रणोचार्तिनादिकं पातमात्रेण संसिद्धयेत् कुञ्जिकासोतनोक्तमम् अदमन्त्रः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ग्लौं हुं क्लीं जुंसः ज्वालय ज्वालय ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ज्वल हंसं लं शं फट् स्वाहा इति मन्त्रः नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्ये नमस्ते मनुमर्दिने नमः केतवहारिण्ये नमस्ते महिषादिने नमस्ते शुम्भहन्त्रेश्च निशुम्भासुरगातिनि जागृतं हे महादेवी जपं सिद्ध्यं कुरुष्व मे ऐंकारी शुष्टरूपाय ह्रींकारी प्रतिपालका क्लींकारी कामरूपिण्ये बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तुते चामुण्डशङ्खघातीश्च हिंकारी वरदायिनी विच्छे च भयदा नित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणीं धाम धिं धुं दुर्जते पत्नीं वां विं हुं वागरेश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी शां शिं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हों हों होंकाररूपिण्ये जं 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 भनाजने ब्रां ब्रीं भ्रूं भैरवी भद्रे भवान्येते नमो नमः अं कं शं टं टं पं यं शं विं धुं ऐं विं हं शं दिग्जाग्रहं तोत्रे तोत्रे दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां पिं पुं पार्वती पूर्णं खां किं घुं खेचरी तथा सां सिं सुं सप्तशिरी दिव्या मन्त्रसिद्धिं कुरुष्व मे कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं मन्दजागर्ति हेतवे अवक्तेनेव धातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वती यस्सु कुञ्जकया देवी हीनां सप्तशती पठेत् तदस्य जायते सिद्धेरन्ये रोधनं यथा इति श्रीरुद्रयामले गौरीतन्त्रे शिवपार्वती संवादे कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे
ओम कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ओम महादेव्ये च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् ओम महादेव्ये च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो वाणी प्रचोदयात् ओम कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं 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 ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे
ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपते अम्बिकापते उमापते पशुपतये नमो
ॐ नमः चण्डिकाय ॐ नमः चण्डिकाय ॐ नमः चण्डिकाय ॐ नमः चण्डिकाय ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः दुं दुर्गाय नमः ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः दुं दुर्गाय नमः प्रेम से बोल श्री भवानी माता की जय. Please take your seats, everyone.
नमश्चंडिका अथ श्री अर्गला स्तोत्रम is a Argala Stotram we chant for victory, allowing all our enemies within to be conquered. Let Ma Durga prevail and her Shakti be so powerful to suppress all your enemies. Asya Sri Argala Stotra Mantrasya Anustup Chandaha Shri Mahalakshmir Devata Shri Jagadamba Pritiyate Saptasati Patangatvena Jape Vinyogaha Om Namaschandikayai Om Padre Suraj, Padre Ariel, if you're not too busy, you can join me in the microphone if you're not busy. Markandevacha Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutarti Harini Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalratri Namostute Madhukaita Vidravi Vidhatravarde Namaha Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Mahishasur Nirnashini Bhaktanam Sukhde Nama Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Raktabij Vadhe Devi Chandamunda Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Shumbhasyaiva Nishumbhasya Dhumrakshasya Mardini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Banditangvige Devi Sarva Saubhagyadayini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Achintya Rupa Charite Sarva Shatru Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Natebhya Sarvada Bhaktya Chandike Duritapahe Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Astuvadhyo Bhakti Purvam Tvam Chandike Vyadhinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Chandike Satatam Ye Tvam Archayanti Bhaktita Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Dehi Saubhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Videhi Dushitam Nasham Videhi Balamukshakaiha Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Videhi Devi Kalyanam Videhi Paramam Shriyam Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Surasura Siroratna Nigrascharanayambike Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Vidyavantam Yashasvantam Lakshmivantam Janam Kuru Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Prachanda Daitya Darpagne Chandike Pranatayame Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Chaturbhuje Chaturvatra Sanstute Parameshwari Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Krishnena Sanstute Devi Shashvat Bhaktya Sadambike Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojahi Himachal Sudhanatha संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विसोजये इंद्राणी पति सद्भाव पूजते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विसोजये विदे देवी प्रचंड दौर दंड दैत्य दर्प विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विसोजये देवी भक्त जनोदाम दत्ता नंदोदयंबिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विसोजये पत्नीं मनोरमां देहि मनोवृत्तां सारिणीं तारिणीं दुर्ग संसार सागरस्य कुलोद्भवम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु महास्तोत्रं पते नरः साधु सप्तशती संख्या वर्माप्नोति सम्पदा इति दिव्यार्गलास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। बोले जगदम्बिका मात की। अथ कीलकम् अस्य श्री कीलक मंत्रस्य शिवऋषिः अनुस्तुप छन्दः श्री महासरस्वती देवता श्री जगदम्बा प्रीत्यार्थं सप्तशती पातंगत्वे जपे विनियोगः। ओम नमश्चंडिकाये। मार्कांडेय उवाच विशुद्ध ज्ञान देहाये त्रिवेदी दिव्य चक्षुषे श्रेय प्राप्ति निमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे सर्वमेतद्विजानीयान् मन्त्राणामधिकीलकम् सोऽपि क्षेमवमाप्नोति सततं जाप्य तत्परा सिद्ध्यन्तु च ततादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतां देवी स्तोत्रमानेन सिद्ध्यते न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिद्यपि न विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्धयेत् सर्वमुच्चात् नादिकं समग्राम्यपि सिद्धयन्ति आलोकशङ्कमिमां हरः कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभं स्तोत्रं वै चण्डिकायस्तु तच्च गुप्तं जकारस समार्तिनः च पुण्यस्य तां यथावनियन्त्रणां सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेवं न संशय कृष्णायां चतुर्दश्याम् अष्टभ्यां व समाहितः ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यत्यैषा प्रसीदति इत्यं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलकम् यो निष्कीलं विधायैनां नित्यं जपति संस्कृतं न सिद्ध स गणासोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते नर न चैवाप्य तस्य भयं क्वातपि जायते नाप्यमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीता न कुर्वाणी विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नम् इदं प्रारभ्यते बुधे सौभाग्यादि च यत्किश्चित् दश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेम्यजाप्यमिदं शुभं शनैस्तु जाप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पनिरत्यते भवत्ये समग्रापि ततः प्रारम्भवे तथा ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्य आरोग्य संपदः शत्रुहानि परो मोक्ष स्तूयते स न किं जनेः। ओम इति दिव्या कीलक स्तोत्रम संपूर्णम्। ओम नमः चंडिकाय नमो दिव्ये महादिव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृतिभद्राय नियता प्रणतास्मता रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौर्ये धात्रे नमो नमः। ज्योत्स्नाय चिन्दूपिन्ये सुखाय सततं नमः। कल्याण्ये प्रणतां वृद्धे सिद्धे कुर्मो नमो नमः। नैऋत्ये भूभृतां लक्ष्म्ये सर्वाण्येते नमो नमः। दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्ये ख्यातै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः। अतिसौम्यातिरौद्राय नतास्तस्यै नमो नमः। नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठायै दिव्ये कृत्ये नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शर्धिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्या विधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शुद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता
नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता
नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाकुलेश्यः भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदिव्ये नमो नमः। क्षितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नम् एतद्व्याप्तस्थिता जगत्
नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
स्तुतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्टसंशया तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा नः शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि चन्द्राण्य विहन्तु चापदः। बोले जगदम्बिका मात की
जय
जय। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे 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 ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं
चामुण्डाय विच्चे
ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं चामुंडाए विचे। नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करणी, नमो नमो अम्बे दुख हरणी। निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, इहलोक फैली उजियारी। शशीलनाथ मुख महाविशाला, नेत्रलाल भृगुति विकराला। रूप नाथ को अधिक सुहावे, दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे। जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना, पालन हेतु अनधन दीना। अन्नपूर्णा हुई जगपाला, तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला। प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी, तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी। शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे, ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्हें नित ध्यावे। जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
रूप सरस्वती को तुम धारा, दे सुबुद्धि ऋषि मुनि गंवारा। धरा रूप नरसिंह को अम्बा, प्रगट भई भार कर खंबा। रक्ष करी प्रहलाद बचायो, हिरण्याक्ष को स्वर्ग बधायो। लक्ष्मी रूप धरो जग माही, श्री नारायण अंग समाई। जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा, दया सिंधु दीजे मन आसा। हिंगलाज में तुम ही भवानी, महिमा मित न जात बखानी। मातंगी धूमावती माता, भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता। श्री भैरव तारा जगतारणी, छिन्न भार भव दुख निवारिणी। जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
के हरिवाहन सोह भवानी,
नाम गुरुवीर चलत अगवानी।
कर में खपर खरग विराजे,
जाको देख काल दरवाजे।
सोहे अस्त्र और त्रिशूला, जाते उठत शत्रु ही अशूला। नाग कोटि में तुम ही विराजत, तीनों लोक में डंका बाजत। जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
शुंभ निशुंभ दानों तुम मारे,
रक्त बीज शंखन संहारे।
महिषासुर नृपति अधिमानी, गिरियत भार वही अकुलानी। रूप कराल काली को धारा, सेन सहित तुम दी सहारा। परिकार संतन पर जब जब, भई सहाय मातु तुम तब तब। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां,
महिमा सब रहे अशोक।
बाला में है ज्योति तुम्हारी,
तुम ही सदा पूजे नर नारी।
प्रेम भक्ति से जो तुम गावे,
दुख दारिद्र्य निकट नहीं आवे।
ध्यावे तुम्हें जो नर मन लाई,
जन्म मरण का को छुटी जाई। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
योगी सुर मुनि कहत पुकारी,
योग न हो बिन शक्ति तुम्हारी।
शंकर आचार्य तब कीनो,
काम क्रोध चित्त सब लीना।
निश दिन ध्यान धरो शंकर को,
काहू काले नहीं सुमिरो तुमको।
शक्ति रूप को मर मन पायो,
शक्ति गई तब मन पछतायो। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
शरणागत हुई कीर्ति बखानी,
जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी।
भई प्रसन्न आरी जगदम्बा,
नहीं शक्ति नहीं कीन विलंबा।
मोको मातु कष्ट अरिधेरो,
तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख मेरो।
आशा तृष्णा निपद सतावे,
विमूर्ख मोहि अति गर पावे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
शत्रुनाश की जय महारानी,
सुमिरो एक चित तुम्हारी भवानी।
करो कृपा है मातु दयालो,
रिद्धि सिद्धि दे करहु निहारा।
जब लगी जिया दया फल पाओ,
तुमरो यश में सदा सुनाओ।
दुर्गा चालीसा जो कोई गावे,
सब सुख भोग परम पद
हो
पावे।
देवी दास शरण निज जानी,
करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
हो शरणागत रक्षा करो, भक्त रहे निःशंक। मैं आया तेरी शरण में, मातु लीजिए अंक। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे।
जगदम्बे मां,
ओ जय अम्बे,
जगदम्बे
जय अम्बे,
जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे
जगदम्बे मां ओ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा ओ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बे मां जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी मां जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी मां क्या मन हरना सुहाया है क्या मन हरना सुहाया है
बारू सब कुछ मां चरणों पर, बारू सब कुछ मां चरणों पर। मेरे मन कोई भाया है जगदम्बिके, जय जय जग जननी मां, जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी मां। हे मां, 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 हे मां। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके, शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। Bow the Divine Mother in her beautiful form this evening, in the form of yellow. Today is yellow, today is Brihaspativar, and the predominant color for today is yellow. And we ask the Mother in her pure form of Gauri. This yellow form of her is a pure form. All of it is pure, but this is a very pure form where she's an embodiment of love and pure bliss. May this form of hers always bless all of you. To our dear Mother, celebrating her birthday today. Today is her actual birthday. She's standing in front of Ma Durga. Such a beautiful picture. One mother standing in front of another. One mother prostrating to another. We ask Adi Shakti Mata to always bless her, good health, long life, strength, lots of love, always in her life. Om Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshwalakshmi Papatmanam Kritdhayam Hridhayeshwabuddhi Shraddha Satam Kuljana Prabhavasya Lajja Tang Twang Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam Apatsumagna Smaranam Twadiyam Karomi Durge Karunanaveshe Naitatya Tattva Mama Bhavayetha Shuddhatrishāṭhāṃ Jananim Smarantihi. बोले जगदम्बिका मात की, जी गौरी माता की, भवानी माता की, महाकाली माता की, महालक्ष्मी माता की, महासरस्वती माता की। जयकारा शेरा वालीला बोल साचे दरबार की जय। है माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही जय।
शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। महादेवियों की पूजा कर मात की ज्योत जगाए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। पहले दिन माँ शैलपुत्री, दूजे दिन माँ ब्रह्मचारिणी, तीजे दिन माँ चंद्रघंटा, चौथे दिन कुष्मांडा देवी। पांचवें दिन स्कंद माता, छठवें दिन माँ कात्यायनी, सातवें दिन कालरात्रि, आठवें दिन महागौरी, नौवें दिन सिद्धिदात्री माँ के चरणों शीश झुकाए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। महादेवियों की पूजा कर मात की ज्योत जगाए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। जब जब दुष्ट असुर धरती पर करते अत्याचार है, तब तब सब देवों के तेज से लेते माँ अवतार है। दुर्गा रूप का सृजन है होता, करती है माता संहार। शुंभ निशुंभ महिषासुर और चंड मुंड का हो उद्धार। सारे असुर का वध करके माँ सृष्टि को दिव्य बनाए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। महादेवियों की पूजा कर मात की ज्योत जगाए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए। नवरात्रि के शुभ दिन आए, नवरात्रि की महिमा बताए।
One hand. Tell him you need to come. बोले जगदम्बिका मात की जय। जयकारा शेरवालीरा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। है माए मेरी जोगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही जय। ओम नमश्चंदिकाय, ओम नमश्चंदिकाय, ओम नमश्चंदिकाय नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। ॐ नमश्चण्डिकाय everybody ॐ नमश्चण्डिकाय ॐ नमश्चण्डिकाय। बोले जगदम्बिका मात की
जय।
हर मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। अज मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। मैया मोरे हरे मैया मोरे हरे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। जे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। मैया मोरे
दरस दिखा मोहे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा।
ओ मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। जे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा।
मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा मोहे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा।
राह में तेरी मैं पल के बिछाऊं। राह में तेरी मैं पल के
बिछाऊं।
हाथ सवारी तेरी बारी बारी जाऊं। हाथ सवारी तेरी बारी बारी
जाऊं।
आजा भवानी मैया तुझको बुलाऊं। मैया मोरे ओ मैया मोरे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। मोरे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। जन्म जन्म की प्यास लगी है। जन्म जन्म की प्यास
लगी है।
तेरे दरस की प्यास लगी है।
तेरे दरस की प्यास लगी है।
आशा होने निराश लगी है। मैया मोरे हे मैया मोरे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। आजा तर के शेर सवारी। आजा तर
के शेर सवारी।
निकला तो सूरतिया प्यारी।
निकला तो सूरतिया प्यारी।
अब तो सुन ले विनती हमारी। मैया मोरे मैया मोरे हे मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा। जी मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा।
मैया मोरे अंगना दरस दिखा।
जय जय जगदम्बे
जय जय अम्बे जय जगदम्बे
ओ जय जय अम्बे जय जगदम्बे
जय जय अम्बे जय जगदम्बे
ओ जय जय अम्बे जय जगदम्बे
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 जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
ओ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय 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 जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय जय बोले जगदम्बिका मात की सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते. There are many ways in which colors are determined for Navratri. There are many ways. You can check on the tithi. On the first day, there's a color associated with it. Then there is a color associated with the day itself. Like today, Thursday, the general color for Thursday is yellow. Then also you have to look at the significance of the day itself. Like for example, Shashti. No matter which day Shashti falls on, a Saturday, a Friday, or Thursday, we always wear white. Because you have to look at the significance of the day. Today is Thursday, so we thought this year we go with the significance of the day. Yellow is the color of transformation. There's one beautiful story that when Ma Durga became Kali, and her form was very dark, Shankar Bhagwan looked at her form one day and did not make fun of it, but just, smile a little bit. Ma Kali had to do sadhana and tapasya to get rid of that form because she did not want to be subjected to that dark form that she had. So she did tapasya, and through that tapasya, from Kali she became Gauri, Gaurarang. She became the beautiful and the pleasing and the cleansed Gauri. In that form, when we pray to Mother Gauri, and every day has its significance. Today is not Gauri Puja, but she is the yellow form today. And today we'll hear of Ram and Sita doing Gauri Puja. When we pray to her as Gauri, which is a very important puja to do. Every puja that you do, you cannot finish that puja unless you do the Panch Parameshwar Puja. Aditya Gananatamcha Devi Keshav Bhairava. And one of the Panch Parameshwar is Devi. She is worshipped either as Durga or she is worshipped as Gauri, however you know it. I don't know here we don't do it because we have Murti. But back home when I was little and we used to have puja, in front of the kalash they used to have two little haldi like a cone. Two little haldi like this, like a triangle, it fold up nice like this. Do you remember that, anybody? Or I know it's the puja back home. Two little haldi like this, like a cone size, placed in front of the kalash. And one they just take a grass and stick up in your head, like this. Remember? So one is Gauri and one is Ganesha. Because that's the puja you used to do, Gauri Ganesh Puja. The two haldi means Gauri and Ganesh. The one with the grass hair is Lord Ganesha. So they're always worshipped because you cannot finish a puja unless Gauri Ma is worshipped or Durga Devi. And that is because in every day of our life, we need to purify. Just like you're purifying through your bath, just like you're purifying or you're resting your mind through meditation and so on, you need to purify the self, inner self. And there is no other purification like puja. No matter what Vedanta tell you with and whatever leader will tell you what, please never ever stop doing puja. Today everybody's going inside. We're going for inner peace, inner contentment, inner happiness. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, we didn't know about inner. This thing only came about the other day. Inner this and inner that, and you got to go inside. One time one Palaji came and said, don't worry, all this murti, you have to go inner. I said, but people don't even know what is outside. How they going to know inside? You have to appreciate outside first before you go inner. Inner, when you go inner, it's a very, very deep. You have to know your nitya pujas. You have to practice it. You have to be in touch with it. Even to this day, all the sages and saints of India, they do nitya puja. I talk a lot about Sringeri Mat because I don't know what's going on with me, but y'all can YouTube Sringeri Mat or Sringeri Chandramauleshwar Puja. It's a little lingam that they have, a Spatik lingam. And you can see how Swamiji, in his late age of 73, he sits and he performs with all the ingredients he performs. Now, this is the highest yogi on this planet. He's the most educated man in Sanatan Dharma on the planet. Not the popular yogi. He's not the most popular yogi. You got another guru for that. But he's the most elevated, educated man on this planet. And he's doing daily puja with honey and ghee and milk and all that. And you have about 100 brahmanas sitting down chanting the Rudram according to the Vedas. They're chanting it exactly with the swaras. They're chanting it and he's performing the beautiful puja. And on Fridays they do Sri Chakra Puja with the Mahameru. At that age, at the highest order of life, he does not go inside, he does his pujas. Because these things teach us to go inside. When we do our Lingam Puja or Abhishekam to Ma Durga and whatever you do during Navratri, you will find that after that, the scriptures tells us, after your pujas are done, whatever energies are there, when you close your eyes, that is when you go inside. You're saturated with it. So I'd like all of you to please continue your pujas. Make it rigorous. Make it simple, but make it something that you enjoy. Gauri Mata, as Ram Bhagwan and Mata Sita will do today, you'll hear how beautiful they did their puja. But before we do that, we'd like to welcome all of you. And, you know, I love rain. I love rain so far. I wish I could live in a place where it rains 24/7. But I do not like rain when temple matters are going on. Because you know, Abi people, Mama, ya rain. I will sit down in our house. Right? I don't like rain when temple matters are going on. Today, I'd like to wish a very, very happy birthday to our mother celebrating her 72nd birthday. Please give her a big round of applause. And special birthday wishes to our mom, Nani, and Aji, Rukmin. Durga Ma's blessings always, and we wish you many more birthdays. We wish you many more birthdays to come with love from your children and grandchildren. Happy 72nd birthday. We love you. And today, she sat for the entire puja, and she also was blessed to place the mala, which she sponsored, to Ma Durga. We ask that the Divine Mother always bless her. I think all of you know her, Benji Lakshmi's mom, and sits so with so much devotion today. For the years I've known her, she has always been a very, very peaceful lady. Very peaceful, soft-spoken lady. Recently, Bhagwan has given her the strength to overcome some health challenges, And today she is able to, with the blessings of the mother, to sit and to perform puja. We ask Mother Durga to always bless her with health and strength so that she can continue to be there with us, to continue to bring that soothing, charming energy to everyone. Please give her a big round of applause as we celebrate our 72nd birthday. Happy birthday to you, and God's blessings to you, Mataji. And so today, we pick up from Ramcharitmanas. I like to always give a little bit about Ma Durga every evening, because we're not reading the Durga Saptashit, we're not reading Devi Bhagavatam. We're reading Ramcharitmanas in this first Navratri. But we cannot neglect, of course, what Ma Durga has brought for us, because this is her time as well. So we're going to go now into Sri Ramcharitmanas. Last night, Bhagwan Sri Ram Dhanush Bhang, he broke the bow of Shivji. And when you break something and that thing was a gift from someone, it becomes a bit of a problem. And now that he broke the bow, oh boy, there's a big argument that's going to go on here now. Who broke the bow and why did they break the bow? We're going to hear about that today. But first, let us bring the Lord, Bhagwan Sri Ram, to us. Shri Ram, 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 Shri Ram. सीता के राम तुझ में, राधा के श्याम तुझ में, क्या तुझे दुनिया से काम, क्या तुझे दुनिया से काम। सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, ओ सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम। ओ सीता के राम तुझ में, राधा के श्याम तुझ में, सीता के राम तुझ में, राधा के श्याम तुझ में, क्या तुझे दुनिया से काम। सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम। भीतर भैया तारनहारा, बाहर खोज खोज कर हारा। भीतर भैया तारनहारा, बाहर खोज खोज कर हारा। बीत उमरिया यूं ही तमान, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, ओ सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, ओ सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, ओ Oh Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram,
Sita Ram, Sita
oh Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram,
Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram,
Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. The bow was broken last night. And remember, when the bow was broken, the bow was given to Raja Janak by who? Tonight I'm giving out money, by the way. If you answer right, you get money. The bow was broken, and who gave the bow to Raja Janak? Huh? Anybody? Parshuram. Okay. Why did Parshuram give the bow to Raja Janak? Why did Parshuram give the bow to Raja Janak? Because when Sita was a baby, Parshuram came to see Sita. Man, I never remember nothing. Last time I tell you this story. Look how much money I give you. Parshuramji came to see Mother Sita, and Sita tipped the bow, and the bow created a noise. And Parshuram says, whoever string this bow, then that person will be able to marry Sita. Because you have to be worthy of the person you're marrying. You have to be, so if she can string the bow, you can't get a Lungera who not known for doing nothing. You have to get somebody who can match her. You understand? Good. Last night I made a little mistake, but let me ask you again. Where is Bhagwan Ram? Where was he born? Ayodhya. And this one here, somebody will get a prize for this. I'm going to give you $5,000 if you answer this question. $5,000 if you answer this question. I want to see whose hand is going to go up. You got to put up your hand first, though. I know who's going to put up their hand, so I'm not going to look. Where, in which city was Mother Sita born? Which city was Mother Sita born? Is Akshay? Huh? Janakpur? You get to have $5,000. Please come. Come. Huh? Mithila? All the same thing. Mithila, Janakpur, all the same thing. Here you come, $5,000. I don't renege on my promise. 5,000 Guyana dollars for you. Put that in your wallet. That was given to me as dakshina, so it's blessed money. Don't go spend it on anything. Understand? You gotta buy parsad with them. 5,000 Guyana dollars. How much is that? Huh? 5,000 divided by 150 is how much? I just give you 33 Canadian dollars. 33 Canadian dollars. Anyways, actually keep the money stronger, eh? So $5,000. Thank you. Mother Sita is from Janakpur. So last night, or Mithila, right? Where is Mithila or Janakpur? Nepal. I mean, I get more money, so I can't give that.
They've been supposed to get it 5,000.
Oh, okay. Well, it's in Nepal. It's not nearby in India. It's in Nepal. The people from Mother Sita's village, or her city rather, They are very, very fair-skinned people. The Mithaleshwar people, all of them, the Nepalese people, they're very, very fair-skinned. That does not mean it is not right to be dark-skinned. I'm just saying they are very fair-skinned people because of the geographical location. So Bhagwan Parshuram went to Janakpur, and when he saw the broken bow, Bhagwan Parshuram ji put up a fight. He said, "Who broke this bow here today?" Everybody was quiet. You know, it's like you give somebody a nice white t-shirt, you know, say your birthday here by wearing the t-shirt. And next thing you know, you go and you see them take the t-shirt and watch them care with it. You feel a little broken-hearted because, you know, said the gift don't matter, it's a thought that, matters. So Bhagwan Parshuram says, "Who broke this bow?" And then everybody kept quiet. Lakshman, who's Shesha, he stood up, and he and Parshuram had a fair exchange of words. They argued because, Parshuram is very, very stubborn. So Bhagwan Ram came and bowed to Parshuram. He says, "Prabhu, I am Ram, and please ignore the youthfulness of my brother. He does not know how to show respect. So please, it was me who broke the bow." And you see, with such soft words Bhagwan Ram give to Parshuram, he softened him. You can't expect to shout at somebody and expect them to smile with you back, right? You have to speak gently and softly. And he spoke to Bhagwan Parshuram. It's a very lengthy discussion. And then what happened? Then that matter went away. It was time now. The invitation was sent. The invitation was sent to Raja Dashrath. He was in Ayodhya. Bhagwan Sri Ram was in Mithila. And then the invitation was sent. He says, "What? My son is getting married?" The Guru sends the invitation. He arranged all the festivities. And everybody came now. And what will happen? Mangal mool lagan nitu ava himaritu agahanu mas suhava grahati tu nakatu jor barbago lagan sodhi vidhi ki na vichar pathe deen narad san sohi gani janak ke gan gan joy सीता सकल लोगन ये बाता कहि ज्योतिषी आए विलासा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम ओ श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम धेनु धुरी बेला बिमल सकल सुमंगल मूल विप्रण कहे विदेहि सन जानि सगन अनुकूल सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की When you fix a wedding, the gurus were the gurus then, they fixed weddings. Not the banquet hall or anybody, the gurus fixed the weddings. And you know what the gurus did? Mangal mool lagan din ava. Mangal mool lagan. Anybody here know what is lagan? Anybody these days appreciate these things? Lagan? You know what lagan is? Lagan, long ago the people will never do wedding until they have a lagan. It's called Lagna. Yoga Lagna Grahavarati Tithi when Bhagwan Sri Ram was born. That they will never do, in my days when I was younger, people will never do a wedding unless it is Lagan. Is that the Lagan Pandit? You gotta say yes, as long as it's Lagan. Mangala Mula Lagana Dina Ava. It was a very auspicious day. The Guruji fixed, in Canada, which is Lagan? Anybody know when is Lagan in Canada? July 4th long weekend and August long weekend, Lagan. Only then is Lagan. And if the Pandit says it's not Lagan, not a Pandit got to do it. But you have to understand, all the Hindu functions have to be fixed for if you're going to do something and you want auspicious results, you have to do it at an auspicious time. This is the basics of our Sanatan Dharma. Ramcharitmanas, which is not an authority on Vedic work, but it talks about the basic things. Mangalamul lagan din ava himarahi agahad masu suhava. At length, of course, the propitious day of the wedding arrived. It was the delightful month and the beginning of the cold season. Now, having carefully examined everything, the gurus fixed the appropriate hour and the day of the wedding. Tonight, I'm going to talk in detail about wedding, and I guarantee you, after I talk about it, you will want to get married. Not those who are already married, you have to stay married. But those who you will want to get married, because it is how it should be done. The gurus fixed an auspicious day for the wedding. And what happens? When they fixed an auspicious day of the wedding, they consulted the astrologers. Then they fixed the appropriate time. Weddings are done on something called lagan, and it has to be done when the lagan is presiding as well. But given that banquets hall are busy, people make all sorts of other arrangements for these things. What happened? Then the Panditjis, the gurus, they start to sound all the shell. The Bharat has come. Shankha Visana Panav Bid Baje, Mangal Kalasa Sagun Subh Saje, Subhag Suya Sanika Vahi Gita, Karati Veda Dhuni Vipra Punita. Shatananda Ji, who is the family priest of King Janak. Shatanand, when the wedding happens, the girl side is Shatanand and the boy side is Vashishta. When the Hindu wedding is done, you don't depend on seeing one of this. It doesn't happen at all. You have two priests. And you know, it's like a face-off, these two priests, when it's time to chant the Shakochar. Oh boy, it's so beautiful. I've done it a few times when I was younger with Pandit Satyanand Sukul. He taught me Shakochar, how to chant it. It is an old, very ancient style of doing it, but I'll tell you about it. Shankha Visana Pano Bhaje, everyone blow the shells. And what happened? They blow the shells. You know why you blow the shell, my friends? The shank? For good omens. When you blow the shank, it is not blown all the time. It is only blown when the god, the deity is taking a bath, right? You blow the shell. So that no bad omens come and disturb them. You blow the shank as well when the arti is done. You blow the shank when a bhojan is offered. And you blow the shank as well when karpur arti is done, niranjanam. You don't blow the shell and ring bell all the time like that. Specific time it is done. They blow the shank to clear the negative energies and to allow positive omens to come. And what is happening now? The 4 dulahas are going to come. The 4 dulahas, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 dulahas are going to come. Aaj mithila nagariya nihal sakhiya. Aaj mithila nagariya nihal sakhiya. Charo dulha mein bar ka kamal sakhiya. Charo dulha mein bar ka kamal sakhiya. Aaj mithila nagariya nihal sakhiya. आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया. हरे हरे निहाल सखिया. हरे निहाल सखिया. चारों दुल्हा के बर का कमाल सखिया. हो चारों दुल्हा के बर का कमाल सखिया. शीश मन मोरिया कुंडल सोहे कर्णवा. कारी कारी कजरारी जुलमी नयन मां. शीश मौरी मणिया कुंडल सोहे कर्णवा. कारी कारी कजरारी जुलमी नयनवा. लाल चंदन सोहे इनके भाल सखिया. लाल चंदन सोहे इनके भाल कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया जय श्री राम श्यामल श्यामल गोरे गोरे जोरियां जहारे श्यामल श्यामल गोरे गोरे जोरियां जहारे अखियां न देखनी ने कारण प्यारे अखियां न देखनी ने कान प्यारे जुग जुगे जीवे जारी रे मिसाल सखिया जुग जुगे जीवे जारी बेमिसाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया आजो मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया आजो मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया और रे निहाल सखिया और रे निहाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया इन मिथिला 4 दुल्हा चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया they look exquisite. These are the traditional songs we sing for weddings. How did they look? शीश मानी मौरिया कुंडल सोहे कर्णवा शीश on their head mani mauriya these days we have something called pagri but long ago they have something called maur. Anybody here get married in a maur? It's like a big he made with bamboo. Shishamani Mauriya, they had a big maur wearing on their head. This is our style, Bihari style of dressing. Today we have forgotten all about that. We have embraced what is called a pagri. There's nothing wrong with pagri because everybody wants to do what they see in the movies. All they see in the movies. And they forgot about our deep-rooted tradition. Long ago they had something called Jora Jama. You know what the Jora Jama? Huh? Yeah. Depending on who you're from and so on, you either wear a yellow or golden Jora Jama or you wear a pink Jora Jama. That's a cultural thing, it's not religious. But Jora Jama, the boy either look golden or very pink on the day of the wedding, right? The whole idea is for them to reflect the richness of Bhagwan Sri Ram. But Shishmani Maurya Kundal Sohe Kanava, they wore beautiful earrings. And Kaji Kari Kajirari Julami Nayanava, they had, of course, Kajar that they were wearing for, negative omen. Lal Chandan Sohe Inke Bhal Sakhiya, they wore beautiful Lal Chandan. And as they arrived, what happened? They looked so extremely beautiful, and parche was done on the boys as they arrived. Parche is when the dulha comes and the mother welcomes by taking a loy, 4 loy, flour dough. 4 little pieces of flour dough, and they throw it in the 4 directions. The meaning of that is that may these, it's like taking a stone and pelting something. You're just pelting the negative omens away from all 4 directions to welcome your son-in-law to be. Now behind the mother is usually 5 other ladies minimum. And the sad thing for a pandit, he has to explain to the mother what is the 4 directions, and he has to explain to the ladies behind as well what the 4 directions, because everybody busy. Tasa? I am kindly asking all of you, parche is a very sacred thing to do. Whenever you to go to parche dulaha, you are the first to do puja on the dulaha. You are the first to do puja. That is puja you're doing on the dulaha. You arti dulaha, put chandan, kasturi, tilakam lalada patale, vakshastale, kaustavam. You put tilak. Please do it with sacredness and lots of meaning, because you are very privileged to do that. The parche must only be done by married women. There's a rule for that. Only married women should do parche. They brought Bhagwan Sri Ram inside of the mandap, of course. This is beautiful Ramcharitmanas, the wedding of Bhagwan Sri Ram and Mother Sita. Now what happened? The hour has come, they said. उन्होंने बड़ी विम्रता से कहा कि समय हो गया उता अब पधाइए अथा अब पधाइए. The hour has come for the wedding. So Vashishta gathered everybody. You cannot pass that time. Everything happens on time, my friends, and wedding is one of them. You should never ever allow the auspicious time to pass. So they brought the dulaha in, and then it was time now to bring the bride. Ram Bhagwan, Baite hi asana arati kari niraki varu sukha pavahi. I wouldn't go through step by step of the wedding. I've done that many times. But you know, they welcome him, and then he sat, and when he sat down, asan par bithakar aarti karke dulhe ko dekar shriya sakhi ho rahi hai. You know, when they all looked at the beauty of Bhagwan Sri Ram, he looked like a devata. And when all the boys, when you're getting married, that day you are Ram. You understand me? That day you are Ram. That day you have to represent Ram. Who is Ram Bhagwan? Maryada Purushottam. At the end of the service, I will ask every one of you to go and ask Bhagwan Ram to bless you, Mother Sita. He is Maryada Purushottam, the highest order that has lived on this earth. So what we have to do, we have to behave ourselves. All the boys, when you're getting married that day, you have to behave like Ram. You have to look like Bhagwan Sri Ram. You have to, of course, display yourself like him as well. When they all looked at him, every bit of him looked right. And as well, the mandap was described. The mandap was extremely beautiful. He sat under the mandap, and there comes now Mother Sita. Samahu biloki Vashishta bulai sadar satanand sutiyai. Ram siya Ram jai jai Ram. Ram siya Ram jai jai Ram. O begi kuwari ab aan jai chale mudit muniya supai. Ram siya Ram jai jai Ram. Ram siya Ram jai jai Ram. O siya sundarta barni न जाई लघुमति बहुत मनोहरताई. आवत देखी बराती सीता रूप राशि सब बोधि पुनीता. श्री राम जय राम जय राम. श्री राम जय राम. श्री राम जय राम जय राम. श्री राम जय राम. ओ श्री राम जय राम जय राम. Do you know how many weddings I used to do per year? Too many. Lots and lots of weddings. So I've made you know many weddings this temple used to do per year? Lots and lots of it. I've made it a habit now to do a wedding that I would like to do it the way it should be done, which is 1 or 0 a year. And that's how it's going to be. One of the requirements I've always had for the brides, I asked the bride, I said, bride, please, if you want me to do the wedding, tell me when you're going to walk to come in. Are you going to have your family and your tasa and your whole Jamaat dancing and winding down in front of you? But Pandit, that's family, we want to celebrate. I said, okay, you can celebrate. That's your right to celebrate. There's nothing wrong with that. But I know good Pandit who will do a fabulous job for you, who will help you, who will stand up and make everybody, to help you to dance like that. Sindurata barani na jai laghumati bahut manoharatai. When Mata Sita came in, what happened? All the Vedic priests stood up and they recited Vedas. Na hiranyavarnam haranim suvarna ratarasya chandram hiranmayim lakshmim jata vedo mahavaha. They chanted Vedic stotras. They chanted Vedic, the Sri Suktam, they chanted beautiful, because this is Lakshmi coming to meet her husband, the Ram Bhagwan, right? Lakshmi coming to reach Narayan Bhagwan. Unfortunately today, the entrance of the bride and the groom are a bit different. I'm not criticizing how you want to get married. I'm just telling you the Hindu way of getting married. You have the rest of your life to sport and to dance and to, what they call it these days, wind down. That's what they label it. Everybody knows that. You have the rest of your life to do that. This day, when it is time to get married, you have to behave at least for that hour and a half, 2 hours, or 4 or 5 hours, depends who do you wed in. You got to behave properly, right? So one of the lessons I like to give you tonight, to all the girls who are not yet married and who want to get married, when you're making your entrance to go meet your husband-to-be, please let it be a sacred entrance. The Panditji would chant, or there'd be nice music playing. Surana Samandit, I usually recommend some beautiful music. People at least sometimes be a little decent, play some Bollywood music, whatever it is, you know. But at least don't have a dance-off in front of you. It's really not appropriate. It's not good omens for you to do that. Mata Sita, all the Vedic priests, and Avana Deki Bharatana Sita Roop Rasi Sab Bhati Punita. She appeared with such grace, such charm. The wedding guests saw Mata Sita coming, and they saw her as a storehouse of beauty. She was spotless. Everyone was trying to look. No? The Ramayana says, Roop Rasi Sab Bhati Punita. Her appearance was spotless. There was nothing out of place. She was just perfect. And when she arrived, of course, the pujas were done. Acharu Kari Guru Gauri Ganapati Mudita Virpa Puja Vahi. Guruji Kulachar Karke Prasanna Man se Gauri ji or Ganesh ji or Brahmano ko puja kara raha hai. You know who pujas were done when she came in? Gauri Ma puja was done and Ganesh ji puja was done. On the wedding day, you don't do Hanuman, Shivji. Those things have to be done before. The puja itself for the people there is very simple. Gauri Ganesh puja, acknowledgement of Kalasha, acknowledgement of Navgraha. Not long stuff. You don't have to do all these No. Gauri Ganesh puja is done. Sita Devi prayed to Gauri Mata. She was a disciple of Mother Gauri. And she prayed that may I be strong as you. And Ganesha, may of course you always guide me as well. And they did their pujas. When the pujas were done, you probably know my old saying now. When the pujas are being done, when any pujas are being done, my friends, do not have singing at the same time. You all are very educated Hindus. You should know this. You know why you should not have singing while puja is done at the same time? What Pandit Harad called that? Cook up rice. Correct. It's cook up rice. You don't know what you're eating. You don't know if you're eating rice or beans or dal or whatever. Puja, when it is done, when a puja is being done, the mantras have to vibrate. You as a devotee have to experience the thrill of the mantras. When a puja is done, you have to experience the vibration of the mantras when they're done properly. You know, the acharyas in India, the Shankaracharyas, they'll be witnessing 100 Vedic Pandit chanting here. And Swami Bharati, so Swami Gal, he will stand up, 73-year-old man, looking at all of them. And when they finish chanting, he says, you come. And he says, say back this line, Namo Hiranyabaha Senapataye. And he will say it back. He says, you said right, but your intonation was not proper. Because these things, when they are done properly, they give you good results. So when puja is done, you cannot have singing. You should not have singing while puja is done, right? I want to let you know, sometimes the panditjis are put into a position where they have to compromise. Don't blame the pandits all the time. They have to compromise. But one, two of them have spine, and they will stand up to it. They have backbone, so they have to stand up. Do your puja first. When puja done, sing your belly full. Nothing is wrong. You must enjoy the bhajan, and you must enjoy the puja. But it is not possible to enjoy both at the same time. Anybody who tells you that, it's not good. You don't know the right thing. You have to let it done, right? Otherwise, you become all mixed up. Cook or rice. The puja was done, and what happened? Guruji को लाकर करके प्रसन्न मन में गिरिजा और गौरीमा और गणेश जी पूजा, ब्राह्मणों की पूजा करा रहे हैं. They worship the Brahmins and all that. And the Madhupark was done. Raja Jana came and he brought the Madhupark. Madhupark mangal dravya jo jehi samay muni man mahu chahe. Madhupark is made with honey and yogurt and little Ganga jal. It is an offering to the gods. Madhuparko 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 pratigrahatam iti data vade madhuparkam pratigrahatam iti avide. This is the wedding mantra for Madhuparka. But when you're doing puja, you have different Madhupark mantra. Madhu atarita yate madhu ksharanti sindhava. That is what we use here in this puja. Madhupark is an offering to the devatas. On that day, the Dulahin father brings the Madhupark and he offers it to the Dulaha. And you know what he says to the Dulaha? You don't know what he's saying, but this is what it means. You understand? We offer this to God. The Dulaha is a form of Ram that day. And the Dulahin's father says, I see you as God. I see you having godly qualities. And I offer this Madhupark to you so that you can preserve these qualities for my daughter. You can preserve these qualities for my daughter. That is why it angers me when I see son-in-law and father-in-law hitting the glass together and drinking alcohol. It is such a sin, and it is such a bad omen to drink alcohol with your son-in-law. It's not good at all. You know why? Because one day, father-in-law, you worship that man as God. If you think about it this way, one day you say Madhuparko, Madhuparko, Madhuparko. Iti data vadet Madhuparkan patigatam. You say, oh God, I'm giving you this Madhupark. And then one day, maybe on the Kangan day, what happened? Or the reception day, cheers. Right? How is our life going to be blessed? How do we want to enjoy a sacred, marital, blissful life if you're going to do Davic work one day and demonic work the other day? But then people don't like these things, so nobody talks about it. But then you have to speak the right thing, otherwise this Sanatan Dharma will be washed away. Right? It'll be washed away. And then we wonder what wrong, Pandit? What part of the wedding went wrong? That part of the wedding went wrong. That part went wrong, right? But people don't want to hear this. But Jana came and offered the Madhupark to Bhagwan Ram. Bhare kanak ko par kalaste sabaliye parichara kare rahi. He offered it and he called the Lord God. Lots of pujas were done. The Vedas were chanted. Parahi Veda Muni Mangalavani Gagana Suni Jhari Avatarujani. The sages recited the Vedas in the tones that they were supposed to, and from the sky fell flowers on this favorable hour. The royal couple, of course, they were enraptured to behold the bridegroom. They began to wash the feet, and all the pujas were done. Alage pakhara napaya pankaja prema tan pulakita valihi. जब वे श्री राम जी के चरण कमलों के धोने पकार के लिए प्रेम से उनका शरीर पुलकित होना लगा. You know, he washed the feet of Bhagwan Ram and the whole works. They did bhavar. They went around the fire. All these are steps in the wedding, my friends, that are very, very sacred. People ask these days, who can do bhavar, who can do kanyadan, and who can do what? I think we all know the answers to those things. The life you live, that is the kind of wedding you will get. But I always insist that people do the right thing. Long ago, back in Guyana, I grew up in a very, very traditional family. And among us, we had all traditional people in our village. Right? Long ago, they had something called bamboo wedding. Anybody know bamboo wedding? What happens here, Georgetown people here? You all know what a bamboo wedding? Good. Anybody know what's the difference between a bamboo wedding and a Jaimal wedding? Without the bamboo. Right? Without the bamboo wedding. And then you had another wedding called a Jandi wedding. I just do a little Jandi and Chomala and you're already. Right? If I get a girl and things like that, do a Jandi wedding. But in our scriptures, there are many, many types of weddings you can do according to how people live their life or how they want it. So I dare not ask people too many questions. I do the wedding to the best of my ability and ask Bhagwan to bless them. Because everyone go through situations, everyone are astray some point in their life. They don't know sometimes right from wrong. You have to do your part. What happens, my friends? Then the gurus came and they all blessed them. Ram and Lakshman, of course, they sat there. And then all the procedures are done. They did bhavar. Bhavar is when you go around the fire 7 times. The bride and the groom, or the dulahan and the dulahin, they share the 7th time. Right? The dulahin goes for 4 times, and the dulaha goes for 3 times around. It was a very, very blessed, beautiful wedding. And I mean, there is so many details in that wedding ceremony. All I can tell you is that there was nothing more beautiful as that wedding of, that vivaha of Bhagwan Sri Ram and Mata Sita. And so many, many wedding songs were sung. Many, many wedding songs were sung. Dulha sindur liyo haat, son supari ke saath. At the end of the wedding, Dulha takes the sindur and he places it on the head of the Dulahan. Dulha sindur liyo haat, son supari ke saath. Mother Sita was so shy. She was so young and she was shy. She couldn't look Bhagwan Ram in his face. So they take a nice shawl and they covered both of them because she was so shy. Forgive me, but you don't have shy brides these days. There was a time when brides used to get married, the dulahin, they used to cry. They used to, you all remember those times? Back in Guyana, the dulahin, they used to cry so much. It was like, you see when I was getting married? Oh my, I never see a crying bride like Sita. She cried the whole wedding. Her mother cried, and you know, things were different then, you know. Things were very, very different then. We got engaged when I went back to Guyana, 2019. And then 2021 is when I was going to see her again. So, you know, that's the life people live then. Yeah.
You married in 2019?
Only she is paying attention. 1999 we went back. 2000 we signed the paper. And 2001 we got married. Yeah. Well, we have 2 anniversaries, just like all of you here. One is signed paper anniversary, and one is the married anniversary. But, you know, brides used to cry those times because it's how it was. It was very sacred and innocent. Whatever it was, they cried. And I get that today. So Mata Sita, Dulha sindur liyo haat, Bhagwan Ram putting the sindur. She's very shy. She's very shy. And the Bauji, as they say, and the mother, in this case, Sunaina Devi, she put a shawl on both of them. Sita, you're such an innocent child. You're so sacred that we will not let you look Ram in his face. And Ram Bhagwan, Son supari ke saath, he couldn't take his finger and touch her forehead. Son supari, so they gave him a special thing made of gold to place on her forehead. So before his hand touched her, a sacred piece of metal touched her, the gold, placed her sindoor on her forehead. That long ago, Kanyadan used to be done with a shank. That's a very auspicious way. Sindoor used to be placed with a little gold, a piece of metal. Sita ughari liyo mang, sindoor le le. And when they placed the veil on her, then she opened her mang to let Bhagwan Ram place the sindoor in her. It's a nice song. Dulha sindur liyo haath, son supari ke saath. Dulha sindur liyo haath, son supari ke saath. Sita ughari liye maan, sindur le le. Sita ughari liyo maan, sindur le le. Raghubar sir par sohe mor, Sita sab din पूजती गौर. रघुबर सिर पर शोभे मोर, सीता सब दिन पूजती गौर. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. रघुबर सिर पे शोभे चंदन, सीता हाथ में पहरू कंगन. रघुबर सिर पर सोहे चंदन, सीता हाथ में पहरू कंगन. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. सीता मेहंदी लगन ले हाथ, माथे बिंदिया शोभे साथ. सीता के मेहंदी लगन हाथ, माथे बिंदिया शोभे साथ. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर ले ले. The sindoor was placed on Mata Sita, and thus the Lord, of course, Vivah ceremony was completed. They took blessings from their elders, and it was time for them to return home now. Before we move on to the next a brief aspect of tonight's katha, as I close off this Ram and Janki Mangal, I would just like to tell all of you, my friends, the beauty of such Vivah Sanskar, our experience only when there's Bhagwan present in those functions. A wedding, I was to use the word wedding, it's called Vivah. A wedding is a sacred union of two individuals. It's a sacred union of two individuals. Make it a sacred day. To a lot of young people here tonight and who are listening, a lot of people say they're going to listen tonight, there's nothing wrong with getting married. No? A lot of people don't want to get married because they think married is about how their parents live. And sometimes their parents do not have pleasant marriages, so they think that is how it is, and that they are afraid to commit. Today, people are afraid to commit. And I'm a bit harsh with this part of life with our young people. I'm very harsh, and some of them don't like it, some of them appreciate the good advice. But you can hang out together, you can live together, you can go places together, you do a lot of things together, you spend holidays together, you go home at each other's home, but you're afraid to commit. You're afraid to commit, right, to the next step. Don't be afraid. How much time do we really need to make that decision to say, now is the right time to commit? Right? You don't need too much time. How much time did our parents have? Bye come see gal. They don't have to like gal even. Very soon after, there's Magni Cards, engagement. Very soon after, there was wedding ceremony. And you know how they lived? They lived with each other until death separated them. Without dating, without knowing each other's likes and dislikes. So what happened if you married somebody and you don't like something about them? There was time to develop that likeness, right? There was time for change. There's time for transformation. As long as there's love, no matter how hard they snore, you're going to love them. Or how they sneeze, you'll love them. But time, long ago, the people used to tell, the teaching they used to give you is love begins after marriage. Because what happens today is people experience everything before marriage. They experience every aspect of marriage before marriage. So when marriage happens now, wedding is done, they wake up the next morning, it's like, well, where is the magic of marriage? You've already experienced it. There is nothing else. And what happens? We all think that there is something else to be experienced. And so I'm in no position to advise people about marriage, because I know people here who have been married for so many years, lots and lots of years. Please always respect the sacredness of this marriage, and don't, of course, be afraid to commit. Don't be afraid to commit. And the last example I'll use, you know how I learned to swim? I learned to swim at a place called the Three-Door Coca, where the Barbies Bridge is built, where they started. My brother was a cane cutter. So when he came home and the pipe don't run, you gotta go to the Coca to bathe. I used to like it because, you know, you're gonna bathe. And I was a young boy, I didn't know how to swim. But he would playfully, after he done hard, brush his skin and so on, he'd take me and he'd throw you in the deep. They throw you in the deep, you just jump in the deep. And when people would see you're drunk, then they can rescue you. That's just how people learn to swim. There was no splash 1 and stage 2 and all these kind of things that we have here today, right? You're probably surprised I know about those things. I have kids who can swim. They learn the Canadian way, but there was no splash 1 and splash 2 and life-saving. No. They didn't have that then. You just throw you in the deep, and that's how you learn. And that is one of the beautiful things about marriages. Don't be afraid to commit. I just wish that all of you embrace the sacredness of this beautiful institution, and ask Bhagwan Ram tonight to bless you. Ask Mother Sita to bless you with her strength, because that is what she can do. But remember, when you're happy and when you're celebrating, there is always someone who wants you to be miserable. Because not everyone likes to see another person happy. And when the Lord came back from Mithila and he returned to Ayodhya, what happened? They settled. Raja Dashrath says, wait, I have gotten him married, I've done my job. Now I have to put him to rule, because I am getting old. Naam manthara mandamati cherike kahi keri ajas pe tari kahi kari gai gira mati pheri dekhi manthara nagaru banawa मंजुल मंगल बाज बधावा पूछे सुलोगन कहाँ उछाहूँ राम तिलक सुनु भाउरदाहूँ. Everyone wants something from, some sadness in your life. करे बिचारू कुबुदी कुजाती होई अकाज कवन विधि राथी देखी लाघी मधु कुटिल किराती जिमि गव तक हिले हु के भाती. There was one when the announcement was made that Ram was going to be crowned the king of Ayodhya and Sita would be the new queen. Mantra. Nama mantra mandamati. There was one, a dull-witted handmaid. She was the handmaid or the servant of Kekai, one of Ramji's mothers. And she heard of the news and she went and says, Kekai, queen, what we call stepmother, you are not even the real mother of Ram. Have you heard what's going to happen? He's going to be the king tomorrow. Kekai Ma says, blessed is my son that he's going to become the king. Ma Kekai's son is Bharat. But they never looked at it like that. They never looked at it like that, right? They always looked at all of them as their children, because that is how, we were. My sister is here today. She will know the case of our eldest brother. We call him Buddy. He was a very, very, very loving guy. Very brilliant. He had a few vices in life. But maybe when we were growing up, I did not know until we grew up that, he was not our blood brother. Right? We had a very unique situation in our life. My mother has always told us how unique it was. My father was married to a wonderful lady, and when she gave, I tell you, I'm getting goosebumps, when she gave birth to my big brother, she became mentally unstable. She just lost it. She couldn't function. It is such a touching story, and our mom told us this story. Yeah, until we were grown up. We did not know that our big brother was our stepbrother. So when we were grown up, Mom told us one day we were grown up that, Buddy, he's from a different mom. What? What does that even mean? Right? Because my mom was married to this woman, and when she gave birth, she went into postpartum depression, and she couldn't live, she couldn't sustain herself. And you know what happened? My dad was then remarried to my mother, who took care of my dad's wife. Imagine that. She couldn't take care of herself. She couldn't do nothing, and took care of her and took care of my eldest brother as well, a son that is not hers. That's the kind of a gem my mother was. Kindest hearted lady you'd ever find. God bless her Atma wherever she was. And when she told us that story, and we were not in shock because we didn't know what shock was, but we hugged our brother even closer when we saw him. We hugged our brother, our eldest brother, and he was a bright, brilliant man, kind-hearted, always protected us. Whenever we see him, we'd hug him more close because, in our eyes, he was always our big brother, right? They never looked at things like that. We never knew that there was any differences in, no. It was all it was such a unique case. And when she passed away, my mother provided full support with all of that. Such a unique case. Of course, me and Nandi are from the same mom. You can't pass us anywhere. People mistake us as twins, but that's the nature of life. KK Mata says, my son Ram will become the king. I'm so very proud. Mantra says, no. You're not going to be proud. When Ram becomes the king, you are going to be made the servant of this palace, because Kaushalya, who is Ramji Bhagwan's mother, she is going to be the primary queen. And of course, you know what happened here. All it takes in your life is you're having a pleasant, a wonderful, a beautiful day. And all it takes is someone to come and to bite you with their negativity. Is to come whisper some negative thing in your ears. That's all it takes to change your life, right? You're having such a pleasant day, such a beautiful time. You're just going about making your life. And then you have one person who comes and who tells you something negative. And you know what happens in most cases? People believe what they hear. People believe what they hear. No time to reason. No time to listen. No time to say, I'll deal with it later. Right there, you have to stop what you're doing and you have to give attention to negativity. Mother Kekai, she believed when Mantra described how Raja Dashrath is going to love Kaushalya and make Kekai the servant. Oh, she took out all her jewelry. She loosed down her hair. In those times, women always kept their hair tied. The only time a woman would lose their hair down is when they're ill, when they're in sorrow, or when their husband dies. 3 scenarios. Remember when When Draupadi took the vow in the Mahabharata, when they insulted her, she says, I will loose my hair down and I will never tie my hair again until I wash it with the blood of Dushasana, the one who molested her. So at those times, there were certain traditions that were kept. And what happened? When Kekeyi heard that, she now loosened her hair. She took out her jewelry and she went into a place called Kop Bhavan. That is called a sulking chamber. You don't sulk and then walk around in the house, otherwise everybody will feel from your sulking energy. So she went into a chamber where people sulk. They just sorrow and they sit there. But her mouth was very, not pleasant. Raja Dashrath goes and sees the jewelry on the floor. Her hair is untied. Are you not well, my dear? What is wrong with you? Are you not well? She turns her head away and she does not speak to him. Raja Dashrath goes in front of her now. What is the cause of your suffering? She turns the other side. Why a few men are laughing? Do they know what that means? And then she turns the other side again. Raja Dashrath says, I cannot do anything else. Tell me the reason for your suffering. And then she says, no, you have to grant me what I wish to bring back my happiness. Anything I will grant you. She says, I want my 2 boons. You know, when Raja Dashrath was younger, he went to the kingdom of King Kekai. Not Kekai, Kekai. And he was fighting a battle for King Kekai. And as his chariot was running, one of the wheel was coming out of the axle, because there is a pin that holds the wheel onto the axle. And if that had happened, Raja Dashrath would have died and the kingdom of Kekai would have been destroyed. Kekai had a daughter by the name of Kekai. When she saw this, she knew that her father's honor was at stake. And no daughter wants their father's name to fall. And she ran into the battlefield. She was not a meek, weak woman. She ran into the battlefield on top of the chariot of Raja Dashrath. And she took her finger and she placed it in the axle so that replaces the pin. And the chariot kept going and going until Raja Dashrath defeated everyone. Then she pulled her. It is very painful. Back home we used to have something called donkey cart. It used to be held on to the axle by the pin. And if you take out the pin, it goes. Imagine her finger replaces the pin. Raja Dashrath dismounts on the palace. Kekai came, the king, comes and says, to reward you for what you have done for my kingdom, I bless you with my daughter. This time he had 2 more queens home, you know. I bless you with my daughter. And when Raja Dashrath accepted her, he says, I want you to remember today, for what you have done for me, I will give you 2 boons. I will give you 2 boons. Why these 2 boons? Why not 3? Why not 4? First of all, you save my honor and you save my life. You save my honor and you save my life. So I'll give you 2 boons. Anytime you ask for these 2 boons, I will ask no questions. I'll bless you. Kekai says, no problem. And so years after they were married and blessed now, Kekai says, Raja Dashrath, you asked me what I want. She starts to put on her bangles back and her earrings, comb her hair. He said, here are the boons that I want. First, I want your son Ram to go to the forest for 14 years. And the second boon I want is for my son Bharat to be crowned as the king of Ayodhya. When Raja Dashrath heard this, it was most unwelcoming for him. But after, Kekai says, do you want the world to know that you're a king who has not held up his words? That time people's word meant something. Right? The word meant something. Do you want to know that the world to know that you did not deliver on your promise? Raja Dashrath, of course, had to grant those boons. And then tomorrow when we come, my friends, We'll pick up from here. We'll pick up from here tomorrow, where Raja Dashrath now is going to send his son away to Banbas. घोर अंधेरा छाया है, प्रभु की कैसी माया है. कोई रोए कोई पछताए, साथ सिया लक्ष्मण भी जाए. राजा राम चले बनवास, राजा राम चले बनवास. The Lord is going away to the Banbas because of the command of his father. ये कैसा न्याय तिया भगवन, ये कैसा न्याय तिया भगवन. What kind of justice is this? That an innocent child who has done nothing in his life, he has to go to the forest. घोर अंधेरा छाया है. It was dark. प्रभु की कैसी माया है. What kind of illusion is this is working against the Lord? कोई रोए कोई पछताए, साथ सिया लक्ष्मण भी जाए. Some were crying, some lost their consciousness. And the Lord now had to go to the exile to begin a new life. To begin a new life. What did Ram Bhagwan says? मुनिगण मिलन विशेष बन, सब ही भांति हित मोर. तेहि पर पितुआए बहुरी, सम्मत जननी तोड़. Bhagwan Ram says, that is not punishment for me. In the forest, I shall most easily join the hermits and do seva. My brother Bharat Pran Priya Pavahi Raju, Bharat will become the king of Ayodhya. There is nothing more satisfying to me than to see my brother become a king. This is bhai bhai ke pyar. This is siblings love, where we don't care about who get what and who get the other. We care about each other's well-being. And this is Bharat. We'll pick it up tomorrow, where Bharat will come and he will observe everything that is happening. Tonight, we want to thank you for coming out, although the weather is not so proper. We are so happy to have all of you. And as you're coming up tonight, my friends, to do Ma Durga Prasad, please don't forget to go to Bhagwan Ram. I would like all of you, if you're engaged, want to be engaged, you're married, every single person here, it's not about the wedding. It's about getting the blessings of Sri Ram and Mata Sita, which we all need in our life. Bole Siyavar Ramchandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Let's make preparations now. You can come and offer your prasadam. And after that, you can go to Bhagwan Sri Ram and take their blessings. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. 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 Ram, 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 Jai Sita Ram. Ram, 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 Jai Sita Ram. Oh, Ram, 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 Jai Sita Ram. Ram, 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 Jai Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Oh, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Oh, Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Oh, Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Oh, Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. Sita रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। भजनम कीर्तनम।
जय जय लक्ष्मी माता, हे माता, हे माता। जय जय लक्ष्मी माता, हे माता, हे माता। तू सुन ले, तू सुन ले, तू सुन ले मेरी पुकार, मेरी जय नारायणी, जय जय दुर्गे, जय नारायणी, जय जय दुर्गे, जय जय अम्बे, नमो नमः। जय जय अम्बे, नमो नमः।
भज राम 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 भज राम राम भज राम राम भज राम 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 सिया राम भज ले राम राम सिया राम 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 सिया राम राम सिया राम राम भज राम भज राम भज राम राम भज राम भज राम भज राम राम सिया राम भज ले राम राम सिया राम राम सिया राम सिया राम धर्मनाथ जित भीतर आई दशरथ जी के पुत्र कहाई जनकपुरी में शिव बन तोरा सती सिया सुन नाटा चोरा सिया पिया बल राम प्रभु कहलाई सीताराम सिया पिया बल राम प्रभु कहलाई सीताराम भज राम राम सिया राम राम सिया राम राम भज 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 राम राम सिया राम भज ले राम राम सिया राम सिया राम सिया राम विश्वामित्र यज्ञ कबारे सत्य हल्या तार बहारे सीता बचन के पार बहारे राजपाट तजमन को सितारे पंचवती को बना दिया कार्य डर बता पंचवती को बना दिया कार्य डर बता भज राम राम सिया भज राम राम सिया राम राम भज राम राम भज राम राम भज राम भज राम सिया राम भज ले राम राम सिया राम सिया राम सिया राम से बर राम का नाम से बर राम का नाम भज राम भज राम भज राम भज राम से बर राम का नाम से बर राम का नाम भज राम राम भज राम भज राम भज राम से बर राम का नाम से बर राम का नाम से बर राम का नाम
चरण कमल अम्बे चरण कमल जन्म जन्म की जन्म जी से पूछे राम जी से पूछे जनकपुर की नारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू राम जी से पूछे जनकपुर की नारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू तोहरा से पूछो मैं ओ धनुषधारी तोहरा से पूछो ओ धनुषधारी एक भाई गौर का है एक भाई गौर का एक भाई कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू ए बुरा बाबा में पकन पकन धारी ए बुरा बाबा पकन पकन धारी देखन में पाटर ताई पर तारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू राम जी से पूछे जनकपुर की नारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू भगवा देत काहे कारी बता तो बाबू
Tomorrow we'll see all of you again for Ramayana. We continue tomorrow after he was sentenced to go to the forest. We'll see what he wants to do and who he'll meet. Saturday evening is, as you know, Shashti Devi Puja. It falls on the 6th Tithi. And we'll see all of you here Saturday evening. Saturday evening as well, in Chaitra Navratri, we do a very special puja to Durga, Ma Durga. In this temple, we abide by all the simple principles of puja. And on Saturday evening, we do puja to Durga. The mother will take bath with 9 different scent of water, 9 different scented water. She'll be arti with 9 different deepam, 1 deepam, 2 deepam, 3 deepam, up to 9. 9 different scent of agarbati, 9 different types of prasadam, and so on. It goes on and on. So 9 is very important for her. We worship now Durga in one Durga, and that is Ma Jagadamba. So I hope all of you can come on time and witness that puja and be with us on Saturday evening as well. And we continue to be here every evening. Monday is Ashtami, Durga Ashtami. The days I've explained why we have 8 days in total, including Navratri, including Ram Navami, because the Hindu days are very different. The Tithi starts and finish on a shorter time. So please come on out and join us. And all of you lovely people online, those of you who want to sponsor virtually, please send in your sponsorship and let us greet your family and friends and pray for them as well in this beautiful period of Navratri. Please remember on May 10th, I'm going to ask you, instead of making the announcement, May 10th is what? Groundbreaking ceremony. Tomorrow we'll announce the timing. And then May 11th is fundraising. Fundraising for our Shivji Murti. That is happening May 11th, downstairs at 5 o'clock. And everything is in place to make that happen. This project is coming very nice, and we hope all of you will come and participate with us. And then that leads us to many other things. But after Ram Navami, we have 5 evenings of there's no break, there's one day off, and then the next day we start 5 evenings of Sundarkand. We do this every year at the temple, so we hope you'll join us. Please let's stand for Arti. Chandrama manaso jatas chaksho suryo jayata shrotra dvayuscha pranascha mukhadagnirajayata.
अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जे दुर्गे खप्पर वाली तेरे ही गुण गाए बार ओ मैया सब तारे तेरी आरती अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जे दुर्गे खप्पर वाली तेरे ही गुण गाए
कृष्णावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। त्वमेव माता स पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते। शरणागतदीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वसार्थिहरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते। बोलिए भवानी शंकर भगवान की, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, सूर्यादि समस्त नवग्रह देवताओं की, पवन सुत हनुमान जी महाराज की, विघ्न विनायक गणेश जी महाराज की, लक्ष्मी मैया की, शरणेश्वरी माता दुर्गा की, सरस्वती मैया की, सत्यनारायण भगवान की, सूर्य नारायण भगवान की, नवदुर्गा भवानी की, गंगा मैया की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, गौ माता की, भारत माता की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की, संध्या सैनम आरती की। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री सीताराम। नमः पार्वती पतये, हर 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 महादेव शंभो। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलायतनो हरे। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगौ शान्तिः, पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः, वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः, सर्वगौ शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः, सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम